My best stat. Well,
All right, yeah. Quite a few you just start like chasing after them, but a few others hang back. Another two others hang back. One of them turns to you and says, "It's like, all right, well, all right, got it. All right, they'll get him. They'll get him. Let's go check on. Let's get back to post, huh?
oh dear. Wait, aren't they? Maybe we could cut them off round the other end.
The other end. Shouldn't they? Wouldn't they be
This
running
is
for
a
the exit?
circus tent. They're running that way. They'll head around. We'll head them off.
Uh, let's see. Yeah, he scratches his head. It's like, I'm not supposed to. He looks at the other guy. It's like, all right, can you go back to post? We'll do that.
Oh, at least I've cut. Yeah, at least I've cut the number down. So, all right, all right.
All right, lead the way.
Wait, you don't want me to go back?
What?
I can take post. You guys can go for it.
It was your idea.
It's the ideas guy role to. It's the ideas guy's role to give ideas. It's on everyone else to actually handle them.
All right,
That's so smart.
roll charisma again.
That's the worst thing I've ever said.
Yeah, the second guy just goes, you know what? I'll just go do it. You two go back to post. I'm gonna head them off.
Good one.
So yeah, you're left with it's you and another guy now, who are going to go back to the post at Arius's tent.
So, that kids with bottle rockets, real ruffians.
Yeah, you think the circus would be enough fucking fun for them?
Oh, everyone always wants a little bit more, don't they?
Uh, and why didn't Jimmy come out?
I'm sorry.
Jimmy, the one inside, he didn't come out.
Maybe you didn't. Did you not see him? There was a lot of people
You think
watching.
he's sleeping? I think he's sleeping again.
Again?
Yeah, dude tends to sleep on the job.
That's tiring work, but I don't know. I'm sure he's out and about. We all, we've all got a bit scrambled after that.
Mm.
Besides, there are
Alright.
besides there are guards who are inside the show tent. So perhaps he decided to just keep an eye in there in case anything happened.
Boss wanted at least one person in the tent, and it was his turn. Yeah, he's probably, yeah. Maybe I did miss him. So, Felina,
Yes.
you're scouring
Yeah.
this tent now.
Yeah, Felina's like, all right, I don't know if this is your strong suit, but cracks her knuckles. Or cracks Hero's knuckles, rather.
Yeah.
Time to do some power reading.
Ow, you shouldn't crack them like that.
Okay.
Crack the old eyeballs.
Nice.
Ugh.
So let's see. Kind of do some power reading. You're just kind of scanning
Yeah.
through everything.
Yeah, trying to absorb and, focus on memorization, right? Or just like, focus at like remembering as many things before she starts crafting theories, like just intaking as much information that she can recall to piece together once
All
we're
right.
out
Well,
of here.
first roll wisdom.
Okay. Wisdom.
Yeah.
I have a plus in wisdom. It's just I'm really unlucky with it.
Yeah, a lot of these documents seem to be a little bit seem to be seem to be like benign or useless, the ones that you're going through.
Mm-hmm.
Sylvana's starting to open drawers. There's some there's some little trinkets lying around, and then she gets to one that's locked. And she turns to you and says, "You're a better lockpicker than I am."
That is true.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, I'm
Write
gonna
it
slide in and go to town on this puppy.
Okie dokie.
Felina's very proud of herself using her, invisible non-existent lockpicks. It took her a long time to get good enough to do that, but now
Yeah,
that she
she's got
finally
'em.
figured out the trick to it, she's very smug about it.
All right, roll dex.
Swish.
All right, yes, swish. You have got it open, and yeah, there's another stack of papers in here, and a few of them are actually blank, but they have a bit of a shimmer to them.
Ooh, magic paper. I am gonna try and use my sight beyond on these.
Ooh, okay.
Let's try. Boom. Oh no.
Oh yeah, no, the static is just completely way too much. And so you hear from outside, Jimmy, you in there? Angelo, and meanwhile, cut to Angelo. The other guard just asked if Jimmy was in there, and he's not getting a response. And then he puts his ear to the door and says, "Jimmy." And he hears, and he looks at you and says, "I hear movement in there."
Oh, you don't. I'll check it out. You keep an eye out, okay?
He said he heard movement.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh. Is that enough that like we could overhear that?
No, he was whispering it.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
So you're arguing that you'll check it out then?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, he looks at you and just says, "All right, all right. We'll keep an eye out."
Will do. And yeah, Angelo just kind of like heads into the tent.
Yeah.
What's the ceiling like in here?
It's a little bit. It's a tent that's high up, so
Yeah.
it's got some beams, I'll say.
Okay, yeah. Felina is gonna just like motions for Silvana to hide, and she is going to, hop up to some beams.
Yep. Angelo, how disguised have you made yourself? Like, what are you wearing?
Is he disguised?
I'm
He
not
does
disguised,
work here
I'm
as a
a guard.
guard.
Are you in your normal outfit for this?
Yeah, I'm just Angelo.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I
All
mean,
right. So yeah,
technically, I'm meant to be
Silvana
in
raises.
here right now.
So yeah, you see Silvana, Felina, you see Silvana about raise her hand as soon as someone about walks through, about to like just do something. But then you see it's Angelo, and she lowers her hand.
Angelo just
And
kind of like puts a hand up, walks into the middle of the room, looks around, and
You
just
see someone sleeping. You see presumably Jimmy sleeping with his sort of he seems to have slumped off the chair. And the and he's and obviously the other two are up in the roof, so you don't see them.
Yeah, okay. Angelo just looks around, and I mean, there's been a description of the room, but yeah, there's a guy sleeping in here, and there's like a desk and stuff like that, isn't there?
Yeah. Desk looks like papers have been shuffled about. A bunch of the drawers have been opened.
Yeah, Angelo just kind of looks at that and then walks back outside, and then just says, "Oh, just a book fell off the desk."
Jeez. Did you wake him up if he was sleeping?
If he was sleeping, he's not.
Was he in there?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, well, boss needs someone in there.
I'll take it then. And Angelo heads back in. Doesn't like give him time to argue the point.
Okay.
Yeah. Angelo
Thanks.
just like heads inside and then just stands in the corner of the room. Got his eye on the door. Oh,
Yeah.
actually, yeah.
So we can see that it's Angelo, right? Did he close the door behind him?
Yeah.
Yeah, Angelo kind of like leans to Silvana and says, "Okay, I've bought us as much time as I think I'm going to be able to, because the only reason you're not getting caught right now is because I'm in here.
Right.
So
Well, actually,
I can't
since you're
stop. I can't stop. I cannot
since you
stop
are in here.
Arius from coming back."
Well, since you are in here, yeah, she points to the papers with that were sort of shivering. Looks like there's magic locking those.
You should
What?
be glad Silvana was about to like cut your head off or something, I'm pretty sure, before she realized it was you. Good
Gonna
thing you weren't in
cut.
disguise.
I wasn't gonna cut anyone. I was going to. Never mind.
All right. Well, actually,
Break
just
his neck, whatever.
Angelo's gonna do a thing of like Angelo's gonna basically run a check of what kind of magic is in this place. Is there anything kind of like locking magic down, or would I set off an alarm if I do my own magic in here? That kind of thing.
All right, roll int. About lore. uh, let's see. The only magic in here seems to be on those papers that are blank,
Okay.
or at least blank to the naked eye.
Okay, I can do magic in here, but something may happen if I interfere with those.
Should we just take the papers, or do you want
That's
to try and read
risky.
it
I
here?
think it's better to try and, Well, I could try copycatting them, but, that doesn't last forever and don't even know if the magic would transfer plus,
Do you have access to Hero's abilities while you're in his body, or
I don't believe so.
okay, we can't just throw them into another space then in the meanwhile.
And that's still, they won't be here. The
Yeah.
whole point of this is for them to not even realize that this was.
So it's just a sheaf of like papers that look blank but have a magical bubble about them protecting them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. I've got adventuring gear. I'm going to take out a similar sheaf of papers and I'm going to try and enchant them with a similar magic.
Ooh.
Perhaps as a temporary disguise in case he goes through his papers. So, we'll just buy us more time. I'll decode them later in safety.
Okay, so you're gonna try and enchant the papers with temporary, similar magic.
Yeah, just to
Okay.
basically to throw off the scent a little bit and buy time.
All right. Roll it.
Okay.
All right, you got a 10 there.
I'm guessing that was under cast a spell.
Yeah, cast a spell.
I'm gonna take the baby option. -1 on going to int until you have a few minutes to clear your head.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you've got a fake sort of spell on it, mimicking what you could glean from just looking at the paper.
Yeah, and then Angelo kind of gives the papers that he just enchanted to Sylvana and just says, "Okay, place those where you did you find those papers there?" Or
And
in
this
this
drawer. Yeah.
okay, well, place them back in the drawer and take the originals.
Elena will relock the drawer too.
Yep. So yeah, you start locking the drawer. Meanwhile, the other guard says, "How things going in there, bud?"
Pretty quiet.
Here, let's go. And Lena just like on the way out to Anjo, like you should be able to do a spell where we can like swap these two papers. Like it's like a very minor warp thing, right? Like, think you can do that? We'll talk about it later, but if there's any prep work you need to do for that.
I mean, maybe. I look at the thing. That's not quite within my school of magic, but it shouldn't be. No, I can't. That would open a warp. This place is rigged against that.
True. Well, we'll think of something.
All right. So yeah, Felina and Sylvana abscond with the papers,
Yes.
and meanwhile, Hero.
Hang on, wait. I've got one last thing to do then.
Yeah.
So Sylvana and Felina have escaped. They've gotten out.
Yes.
Yeah, they've gotten out.
Okay. So so Angelo then makes a big show of, oh, there he is.
Oh, yeah.
As like he kind of does a big thing of like pulling the covers away to like make a big noise.
Yeah, the other guy sticks his head in. What is it? What happened?
You're meant to be on guard duty in here.
Huh?
Oh man!
Angelo, then just shakes his head, like walks out with his head in his hands. I found Jimmy.
Ah, jeez, he's sleeping again.
Right underneath the covers. Didn't notice it until I looked under them.
Yeah, he goes over and just like shakes him, like, and then like Jimmy just kind of murmurs, and he just like, "Oh my God, heavy sleeping." Oh, he fucking hit the drink, didn't he?
It's terrible, terrible. During this show of all times.
Yeah, yeah. And then you see eventually you hear some noise outside. You see the group of guards sort of returning to the grounds between the two tents.
Yeah.
They've got two of the boys.
Oh no.
Oh god, yeah, okay, Angelo just kind of runs over. Kind of annoyed that I was trying to give the guards the long way around, but you fucking...
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that Angelo just runs.
No.
Fucking just skedaddles there.
Oh, the ruffians have been caught, I see.
Yeah, they look at you, and then they look at you, sort of widen their eyes a little bit before just going back to like looking annoyed. It's like, yep, yep. Don't know why they decided to set off bottle rockets here, and then one of them just yells, "Because we made them and wanted to show them. We're auditioning for the circus, clearly."
It's a rather interesting way to get noticed. I wouldn't say it failed.
And yeah, one of the other guys goes, "Oh, don't encourage them."
Well, what to do with the boys then?
Probably just keep them. Probably just keep them here until boss comes around.
For setting off bottle rockets. That sounds like a lot of attention divested on a couple of boys who really didn't cause too much harm.
Maybe we should just bring them to the Osprey Guard.
For setting off bottle rockets, it's rather harmless. It's just a nuisance. Look, we'll just bar them for the evening from the circus. I'll just escort them to the edge. Make sure they don't come back. Does that sound okay?
Yeah. One of them just kind of goes inside and just says, "Sure, whatever."
All right.
Yeah, they all kind of shrug.
Yeah, come on, you two. And like Angelo just kind of makes a thing of walking over, grabbing them by the ears and tracking them away. And
Yeah, as you're a ways away, the one of them says, "All right, so you got what you need. Did you get done what you needed to get done?"
absolutely. Perfect job. Well, aside from the getting caught part, but hey.
Only half of us.
Where's the other half of you?
They made it into the city.
Alright then. So, I feel like I should meet with the lot of you when I hand over the coin, but... Ah, sod it. Angelo just hands over the 20 coin.
Wonderful. Hell yeah. Thanks, man.
Alright, don't spend it all at once.
We won't. And then they both kind of snicker and run off with it.
Alright, back to guard duty.
Now, Hero, I want you to roll a charisma.
Oh no! Oh no! This is bad because Hero has 4 charisma.
I think Scott, he should have a +1 for Scott help. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Do I take EXP for this?
No, Felina does.
So true.
You do. I'll say you do.
Nice.
Yeah, you notice you get odd looks from Erin and from the stage as you kind of you have very delayed reactions, and your reactions are kind of overblown to compensate. Randall.
Yeah, no, like...
What do you do when Scott tries to hold your hand or put an arm around your shoulder?
Oh no, Hero is definitely like shuddering back when he tries to take his hand, and and like when he puts his arm around his shoulder, it's like wait, oh, I mean, I guess you know he visibly looks weirded out by this.
All right, yeah. So, might have some heat there.
That's some H.
How's he getting heat when it's not getting hot and heavy? I don't.
I don't know either.
When he's making it all cool down. Amazing.
Hero does whisper to Scott, like, you do realize that's Felina's boyfriend on stage there.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to,
Do you think it's wise to do
You're
that?
not really Felina's, or you're not really Scott's GF, or you're not really Randall's GF though. So it's actually fine. This is the most fine it's ever been. So it's fine.
No, because he always meant to pretend to be Felina, and would Felina be okay with this?
Yeah. She would.
Jesus, oh sweet God, Felina, what's wrong with you?
So judgmental.
Yeah, the play
from another world.
The play ends, and you kind of both sit up, give your standing ovation.
That's my boyfriend over there.
You're making this come off like just a very awkward, like, lover's quarrel in the other direction now.
Imagine if he ruins the love triangle in one evening just by being a bit awkward in your body while everyone is aware.
Wow, that would be, like, the new worst thing Hero has done to Felina, and that's saying something.
This is revenge for that hotel room.
Yeah.
That was something Hero did mean to Felina. She was in a hotel room, and he just, like, teleported in there and saw her naked.
You stole his money!
For Scott, I was doing a selfless act.
You can't steal money for someone else and claim, that's fine. Bang on.
And Scott had the money.
Very ends justify the means there. And the ends aren't even that interesting.
And like I said, Scott even had the money for it. He didn't need you to steal.
Fucked up.
Yeah, Felina fucked up.
So yeah, as you're leaving, people are doing like their handshakes with the cast at the exits. When you get up, Aaron just asks, "So Felina, how did you like the show?"
Oh, how I like. It was great.
Yeah,
Hero really doesn't want.
How did you feel about the sword polishing? I say, not being there.
No, yeah. Hero trying to sound as catty as possible. I guess you were good.
Oh, actually, if the show is over, a bit of time has passed. I do have some stuff I wanted to try and get done before the show was over.
Oh, we'll go to that after this scene.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Aaron crosses her arms and says, "Where is she?"
What? Who? Sylvana? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I am here.
I don't know what Patsy she got in her body, but
Patsy? I don't have anyone. I'm Felina.
Yeah, Scott's just like Scott's kind of cringing.
Right? Shoves the elbow into Scott.
Yeah.
Can you believe what she's saying?
Yeah, I can't believe it. Felina. I think maybe we should be a little more calm, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, calm. That's it. Calm.
Yeah, Aaron folds her arms and just says, I know something is going on. I'm going to find out what.
Oh, you know it. I always have things going on. Hero's trying to think.
Yeah, that was in character.
Yeah.
Hero's trying to think of something. What would Felina do? Fuck. What's around?
Just grabs her purse and runs. No, don't actually do that.
Even though, she just. In fact, me and Scott, he just grabs his arm. we were planning to do things.
We were. That's
Scott's
right.
ears perk the fuck up.
Whose ears?
Scott's.
Yeah.
Yeah. After this pain, when I Hero realized, wait, shit, that's her boyfriend. What would? Oh no! Hero just realized he's never
planning to visit Randall after the show.
Oh, absolutely. Hero lets go of Scott.
Oh.
Well, of course, silly. Of course I was gonna do that because he's my boyfriend.
How about you go visit him right now?
Maybe I will.
Maybe you should.
Maybe I will.
Believe spiritually, somewhere else just, I can tell something great's happening right now.
Yeah, no, Hero just goes,
Angelo
maybe
just
I will.
feels the air grow a little bit colder around him.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Hero, he walks past her and, yeah, maybe I will. Walks past.
He's waiting for you.
Yeah, I'm going.
When the ovation goes up, Angelo just turns to whatever guard is closest to him and just says, I advised on the show a little.
Backstage is the other way, sweetheart.
Yeah, I know. I'm just checking if you knew.
That is something Felina would actually do, in fairness.
He says, oh shit, what about Scott? Scott, see you later.
I can't go with.
I think Scott would be able to go with, is I think. What
actually, yeah, no. He said, are you coming, Scott?
I'm coming. I'm coming right away.
But Hero just tried to think, what is that catty way to say goodbye? See you later. And then she winks towards Irina.
Erin. Yeah. Yeah, she just rolls her eyes. So, we'll catch up with how you visit Randall in a bit. But let's see what does Felina want to do.
So, I want to, as soon as we have it, just Felina's right, we need to get out of the circus quick. And, we're going to bolt out of here. Get out of the limits of the field.
All right. Yep, you do that just fine.
All right, once we are, I'm going to try and, look over these things free of psychic interference now. I'm going to try and look at them with my special eyes. Special eyes. Roll int, do you want me to? Or?
Yep, roll int.
Banging.
Boom.
All right. So, yeah, you see a seal on these things.
I see. What type of seal? There is a magic seal preventing them from being read?
Or... Yeah, there's a magic seal preventing them from being read.
This is a bit of a stretch of interpretation, but are there any good ways through? This is a bit less physical and a bit more metaphysical, but do I see, looking at the threads that make up the seal, do I see any way I can, get past it?
Looks like they're hard to decipher. Those threads are, floating up, and a few of them, go back to the circus, but most of them just kind of float up into the sky. These are very hard to read. This might be something you'd have to think about or get some help with someone who might know about how to read threads, because these are weird ones.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that puts an end to what I was hoping to do. And Felina's yeah, this is going to take a little while. Well, in the meantime, and Felina looks at Sylvana. Find anyone?
What did you say? Find anyone?
Yeah, for her Felina's heist later.
Yeah. Sylvana sighs and just says, not really. Most of them you would think are pretty cool.
Sure there wasn't any, like, child predator or murderer or anything like that?
I'm pretty sure.
Anyone who just kind of seemed like a tool?
I'm pretty sure.
Well, I did have a plan B, but...
It's a hell of a... yeah, hell of a hero move.
Yeah.
Incriminate a pedophile of a bank robbery.
I mean, you know,
I know.
I think that's a pretty good thing
you're
to do.
asking Sylvana to not instantly beat that person to death.
I mean, maybe she could, you know, afterwards. It's. And
I'll be
Felina-
honest with you, Felina. If I had found anyone like that, you wouldn't be able to use their bodies.
How about anyone from like organized crime or something? Any gangsters or anything like that?
Felina, maybe just don't rob a bank.
I can't not rob a bank. Come on.
Yeah, she just like.
I have a bad feeling
side-eye.
someone's.
I'm an Osprey. And besides, we really do need to get to the ocean soon, because and Felina's patting the papers. I don't know how helpful these are gonna be at this point.
Let's at least see what Angelo can do with them.
Alright, but you know, and Felina sort of like grumbles and then just look, just if you do hear about a bank robbing tonight, you know, I would appreciate it if you could show up and maybe be the one to apprehend me instead of, you know, the guards. And Felina sighs, as a friend.
As a friend.
Yeah. And Felina then just says, you know, the one thing with it, you know, and for all I know, Hero might get involved in this too. That's up to him. But just I'm gonna have my bag on me. You know my bag. You've seen it. Just be sure to take that bag and bring it back to me. It won't be heavy or anything like that. You know, it's pretty small. Just that's the trick with it.
I can do that much.
I appreciate it. All right, cool.
All right. So.
Yeah.
All right. So, Hero.
And
Yes.
after that, I'll just swap back to my body. You know.
I am Hero in Felina's body.
Whenever you want the timing to line up for Felina to be in my own body, could be real funny.
So, Hero, you head into you knock on Randall's door.
Yeah.
Yep, and Randall's like, yeah, is that you, Felina?
Yeah, it's me.
And yeah, you open the door. He's there. He's still in the knight armor. It's like, I'm having trouble taking this stuff off.
Oh,
Oh boy.
maybe you need help.
Yeah.
Well, let's. Hero shoves him inside. Yeah. Let's get this done. Scott, would you mind helping?
Scott's like, I would not mind at all. And then Randall's like, what? What? Wait, you're not gonna?
Not gonna what?
I thought that was like a whole. I thought you put on your whole voice there.
My voice?
Yeah.
Scott, seize your chance, Scott. Seize your chance, Scott.
The voice where you get him out of his clothes, Scott says as he puts a hand on Randall's shoulder.
Oh no.
Angelo's,
Well,
the air around Angelo is now just sub-zero. It's like
Yeah.
he's just standing outside the tent like, oh, and when do I actually get off guard duty? He just looks at a guy beside him and is like, hey, when do we break for today?
oh well, you know, I wasn't thinking, you know.
You look bashful, babe. You never look bashful.
Oh well, you know, I'm trying a new look.
She liked the sword polishing scenes.
No, I didn't. I mean, yes, no, they were great. They added so much to this story. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah,
All
totally
the sword
useful.
polishing.
Yeah. No, it was great. Really added something. Yes. Great. Fantastic.
What were the themes?
Well, hey, how about you help me out of my pants?
Randall, you're a grown man. You should be able to take off your pants.
Oh, come
That
on.
was a very Felina-like response.
Yeah.
Are you still mad about the thing?
Yes, I am in fact so mad I almost forgotten it.
You almost.
I had forgotten it, but now you've reminded me of it, and now I'm mad.
Oh, damn, man.
Hero just like, oh god, is Felina done yet?
It's just like, I'm so mad.
Felina
I'm
just
going
walking
to
towards
walk
a
out.
bank.
It's just like, I'm so mad. I'm going
Selena warped back to her own body. She is not robbing a bank in Hero's body.
Okay.
Well, if you're mad, then okay, Scott, you can get me out of this. And Scott,
Good.
all right. Yeah, he gets down and just starts, helps him start stripping the armor off, and he looks at you, Hero. It's like, you're gonna stick around for this part?
Hero just thinks, would Felina stick around for this? Oh no, she has
You
no
know
sense
the
of-
answer to that question.
So,
Hero is like, fuck.
are you-
Yeah, no, I am sticking around. Hate this.
all right.
Well, Sylvan is suddenly gonna be next to Hero, and I can't wait to see the random cut once Felina swaps back what Hero is gonna be feeling and processing when Sylvana sees him.
Yeah, he starts stripping off Randall's armor.
Yeah.
Hero, you're just sort of standing there.
Yeah, but a bit awkward. You know, I'm just gonna stand here. Yeah, you. Oh god. Here is like, oh god, please, Felina, please be
Hey,
done.
babe, help with the pants. Come on. Let me make it up to you.
Yes, honey. Sure, I'll help you.
Yeah, Scott's eyes kind of start to bulge out.
You know, I couldn't have imagined. Could have been more music. Could have had more musical elements in it. I feel. Has anyone thought of that?
So, do you actually start to help with the pants, Hero?
Yeah, no, I mean he always has
Wow.
to, has to cover.
Yeah, as the pants start to go down. And,
No.
Then he says, man, it was kind of stuffy in there. So what do you think of it, huh? What do you think of it now, huh? Does it smell nice?
No,
Oh,
you should take a bath.
I cleaned it. I cleaned it and everything. It's like, how about you take a closer and then that's when you switch.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Sylvana just looks at you like, what the? Hira?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, and Felina.
Alina, like, yeah, suddenly just processing a lot of things,
Yeah.
and she's like, "Whoa, oh, wait,
His
no, what did
his
it was too
boxers
soon.
are
It was what did I stop?
his boxers are right in front of you.
What did I interrupt? What did I miss?" Just
Something
she's not saying this out loud, but like I think Scott can clearly tell on her face, just like her like confusion, excitement, processing, and then utter dismay and like awe and dismay. There's like mixed delight that holy shit, something was happening here, and also I interrupted this. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we'll end the scene there.
Yeah, that feels appropriate. Does Aaron? Question: does Aaron come investigate, like trying to follow up on like being suspicious of? That's a shame. That would have been a good moment for Aaron to walk it on. Yeah, this will prove who's really in my body.
Okay, so did you have a plan on where to So Angelo,
I think
you wanted
maybe we
to
set a meeting point, like a
where,
little ways away from.
outside the circus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe like a little tavern or something, like somewhere quiet.
Okay. Maybe in the park. There's like a food stand, drinks place. Yeah.
So we all just kind of meet
Go on
up
the
there
bench.
after the plot, after I'd been let off work.
Yeah. Alrighty. So yeah, we cut to there. Silvana and Hero have just sort of been there. Felina and Scott, I guess, just kind of roll up. Felina, I don't know what state she's in.
Yeah, probably a similar state to Scott. Like whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she has work to do tonight. You know, she's not going to be completely like, you know, she's
Right.
still mentally present.
I just have a question. Does Silvana or Hero Angelo go, so, do you wanna talk?
No, Angelo's just very much like business foot first on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hero is like, next time you're taking her body.
You're complaining, but the only reason we used your body was out of necessity.
I know.
Besides, did you learn anything about Felina by being her for this time?
Not about her, but I learned way too much about Randall.
That's well, okay. Felina,
Yeah,
did you learn anything?
Silvana gives you a weird look at that.
Felina, did you learn anything about being Hero by inhabiting his body for a time?
Weirdly, I learned a lot about Hero by stopping inhabiting his body more than anything. But
well, I mean,
learn.
there's a lesson learned. You see, you two,
Yeah.
well, at least one of you learned a bit more about the other, and
Which, speaking of, and Felina walks up to Hero and just, you know, with real sincerity and just sort of like a somewhat like sympathetic, you know, sad, you know, not quite pitying look, but you know, like a sympathetic look, but also like a sort of proud and happy one. And she just says, Hero, you know, I'm sorry. And goes to hug Hero.
you see,
Just, you
This
know,
is-
see,
as
you two might,
gives
you
him
two
a
might
pat on the
understand
back.
each other yet.
What?
I
Hero is
misjudged
very,
you.
he-
Like,
Hero is
and
very
just
confused.
I won't go into details in front of everyone, but you know, just I'm sorry, and you know,
Thanks, Felina.
good for
Thank
you.
Thank for you.
She gives a thumbs up.
That said, I know. That said, your boyfriend really needs to learn how to take off his home pants.
Silvana just immediately just like, okay.
Polina
Alright.
like is like grinning ear to ear, desperately trying not to break out in laughs, and just like, God, Hero, oh Hero, oh Hero, Hero.
I'm never doing that again.
Scott sits down next to you, Hero. It's like, so what did you think of the play?
it was trite, and the sword falling scenes went on for way too long, and there were too many of them.
Well, I'm glad you
I
were able
liked
to.
watching it with you.
Oh, thank you, Scott, and thank for the corn dog.
Yeah. anytime.
Felina's like grinning even wider.
What are you grinning at? It was just a corn dog.
Sometimes a corn dog is just a corn dog.
Yeah, Scott looks at Felina and just goes, "It was 2 corn dogs."
It was. Felina nods. That is correct. Felina doesn't realize that's not a euphemism.
Yeah.
I feel like Angelo and Sylvana are just fucking exchanging looks. Like, what the fuck are these people?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it seems like your half of the plan went in an interesting direction.
No, it didn't.
Did you arouse suspicion?
I wrote something.
What?
No, I don't think I did.
Okay.
Actually,
Scott
no, wait.
clears his throat.
Oh yeah, no. Erina was a bit onto us.
Erina from
I
JoJo.
think for fuck's sake, her name is Neo. Just say her name, Erin.
Erin.
Yeah, Erin might have been onto us. You know,
What did she
like
say?
onto the. She was wondering who I was, and I said I was Felina.
Okay, right. Okay, so that shortens the time frame we might have a little, but as long as we don't give them any more reason to suspect anything, then
Yes.
they didn't suspect. Well, Sylvana and Felina, as in Hero Felina, they got away with it.
They can't keep getting away with it.
I don't believe the guards suspect that anyone went in there. The only person who's in the shit is Jimmy for sleeping on the job.
Who is Jimmy?
He's apparently sleeping all the time. He's one of the guards. But we got the papers. There have been doubles planted, and my little crew got out with a nice little payday. So that's quite all right.
Your little crew?
Felina said she saw a seal.
Yeah, we should talk about that. There was a lot of, maybe not on the premises, but
On the papers. Well, you're not on the premises. You're on the. You're in the park.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
Right.
right,
No,
yeah.
sorry. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So it was. I don't know. Yeah, I looked at it. Like really looked at it. Which there's a bit too much static to do on the premises. But there are these seals on them, and they're complicated. I saw some like strands connecting it like to the circus, but a lot of strands just going up, which yeah, I don't know, and Felina like kind of points up, like up.
Can you see these strands now?
I'm not like looking at them right now. Like I can.
Yes, let's do that for a moment and just hold my hand.
Okay. Yeah, Felina holds.
Keep the papers on the table. Someone just hold on to those. And yeah, Angelo just starts flying upwards.
Whoa. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's follow these strands. See how far up they go.
So yeah, Angelo just says, "Now tell me if we can't go too high, but just tell me if they start terminating anywhere."
Felina, meanwhile, is like, has her whole, well, she was not expecting this. Like, she does immediately, like, grab onto Angelo. That quickly turns into sort of giddy, thrill seeker laugh, or at the whole, exciting rocketing up. But yeah, am I seeing where these are going, or do they just seem to be, like, infinitely going up into the heavens?
They're just kind of keep going up until, they seem to sort of start spreading out a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like, you can almost see, like they like kind of stop, several meters up, where they're like, just sort of in like where they're just sort of like you could like draw a circle like connecting them.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How many are there?
About 7.
Ooh, I wonder if these have to do with are the same, like with Randall's
Or
multiple souls.
well,
Oh,
around like 9. We'll say 9.
Okay, never mind. More, but so considerably more than it's not like the same number as.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, no, they sort of form like a circle or like a nonagon, I guess technically.
right. And they're just pointing off into the distance, are they?
Like, how big is the circle? Is it something that we can
It looks like let's see, roll in.
How high up are we, by the way? Like
Several meters.
several
Oh,
meters?
just several meters?
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought we were going way higher than that, but alright.
All right. So,
Roll.
Fairlight.
You said
Yeah. Okay. This is. It looks like it's the same framework. Yeah. This looks like it's. Let's see. We'll just treat this as what are you seeing that no one else can see.
yeah. Okay.
So it looks like it's the same framework, like the same frame that the seal on the paper itself is held in.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a bigger, outsized version of that.
Yeah. So I explained that. I could just try and cut the threads, but if I cut something, I can't really just like reattach it, And I
we
think
might
I
be
would rather
destroying something we need to know.
I'd rather, I'd always rather. I've been able to cut through a lock for a long time, but there was a reason I was trying really hard to master the ability to pick a lock with my tools,
I see.
It's better to put things back the way you found them.
So we'll leave these for now then.
I mean, do you know a way you might be able to, like, I don't know how much you're trained with, like, magic seals and whatnot. I kind of figured you would be my go-to person to talk to about this.
I know the
It's
basics.
important to have experts, and, I'm not in Terrebonne, and you're kind of you're the smartest person I know right now, especially when it comes to stuff like magic.
I'll take a look at it, and yeah, Angelo starts descending back down to the ground.
Alrighty.
I'll take a look at it, but this is not my area of expertise. I was only trained in matters more straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say that old Cave never much cared for lockpicking.
Well, that's fair.
No, yeah,
would you like some time to try and, figure something out? Or you would still probably have a better idea of who to talk to in town about it than me.
Well, Angelo's gonna pour over them first. Like, he just kind of, gestures for the papers. And when he gets them, he's just like, he's got his head in them.
In the meantime, Felina does like, hey, Hero, you got a minute?
Fine, where is it, Felina?
Do you want to do Angelo? Do you want him to do something first, or do you want to do the scene first?
How about you?
I'm fine either way. I imagine me is just looking over papers, so we could shoot that.
Yeah. We'll do that later. We'll do that after this. Yeah.
All right.
So Felina takes Hero aside and look, hey, I do appreciate everything tonight, and look, you know me, and you know this is something I normally wouldn't admit, but I kind of wanted to ask you a favor.
Okay.
So, okay, and promise you won't tell everyone else about this. This is just between you and me.
Fine,
but...
I won't do it, but you should do something for me next time.
Okay, that's fair. But, well, here. I mean, just telling you this is honestly a pretty big, thing. But, okay, so...
Okay.
the other day, I spent or recently, even earlier today, I had spent some time out in the town, like looking at things, and might have been hanging out with some of the local criminals and whatnot. But there is this one criminal I thought maybe might do something together. We were talking about potential things, and it didn't go. I didn't get their name, but well, long story short, they kind of stole my bag. Yeah, they kind of like mugged me.
Oh,
Which yeah,
oh.
don't tell everyone else about this.
So
But
so
point being, this person's tougher than what I can personally deal with. And I don't know their name, but I do know that they're gonna rob a bank. It doesn't look like a bank, it looks like a chicken place tonight. And so I was wondering if you maybe wanted to once, catch them, like, just, and get my bag back from them once they're, I didn't get the impression they were going to do this quietly. So it'll be pretty obvious once, they're trying to. Maybe did you want to like apprehend this person and just be sure? Because I know, like, the guard would probably like take my bag into evidence, and then I'd have to, like, I don't have any way to prove that it's mine, but like, I had my books in there. It's like a special bag, like, could you just be sure to? I figured if you were the one who apprehended him, you could get my bag from him and, bring that back to me. Do you think you'd be willing to do that and keep it, quiet, hush hush?
So let me get this straight. The little thief of the group got her bag stolen.
I know.
Okay,
it's
wow. You
embarrassing.
know what? Hero has immediately lost any possible sympathy in this game.
It's like your first thought isn't, oh, that thing Angelo told me about Evelina might want to rope me into something. It's just there's an opportunity to be.
That said,
Felina knew to not just approach Hero like, hey, I have a wicked scheme. She played to his ego by making him feel superior.
Yeah, and now he's stewing. Now he's in.
Still, Felina, this is. Wait. Does Felina have her bag on her?
No, she does not. Remember, she didn't earlier. That was the whole point when we swapped bodies earlier. Felina notably did not have her bag. You might have assumed that was just because she didn't trust you with it, but it was not. She's revealing to you.
So you didn't have your bag on you?
Yeah, no, this was earlier today. Because I've been looking at places that might be good, so I was looking into maybe meeting up with a crew today, but yeah, that didn't go great.
Because I do remember that Angela said something that you were planning something.
Yeah, this morning I had been planning on, like I said, I had cased some places yesterday, and today I had been planning on, totally unrelated, or, just totally, yeah. I talked to Angelo about it. He knew that I was planning on looking into something. So then I went and looked into it, and someone, kind of mugged me.
So why didn't you tell? We could. You know what? We could. I don't see why. I don't think anyone here is gonna laugh at you. We should.
I disagree. It's a pride thing, I want Angelo. I don't want Angelo to think of me as someone. But like you're, like I've come to appreciate. I make fun, but I know you are a hero, and you're willing to like. Look, I didn't go to him because I knew he would hold it against me.
People from their support group.
You're the one person I felt like might be willing to help me out without like, just to be willing to help it out and not like rub it in my face or something.
Hero just has tons of warning flags going off right now.
What do you think? Angelo's a more altruistic hero than you? Do you think? Are you gonna like rub it in my face? Are you gonna like be a jerk like I was afraid the others might be? Look, I came to you.
And Jesse shit right here.
Look, I mean, at first I was gonna go to like, but look, then everything happened with us switching bodies. I did feel a little bad about that, and then, well, all that with I kind of swapped in at that moment with Randall and Scott, which we don't need to talk about. But I thought, We've learned a little bit about each other tonight, and in the spirit of opening up, I thought you might be willing to I'm not teasing you about that, and I wouldn't
I'll
tease
be
you
right
about
back.
that.
Keep going. Angelo.
Oh,
I
no,
just want...
Oh, because I have. Oh, okay. Well, Hero, he leans forward towards her, and he says, "Felina." I'm trying to think about the word. Felina, I've been inside of you. I know what's up.
Felina avoids the opportunity to say phrasing or any lewd remark.
I had to act like you. There's something up.
Yeah, do you think this is something I would freely admit to the rest of the gang?
No,
Okay,
exactly.
Hero,
So, no,
what do you know
that's not something you would freely admit. So why would you freely admit it to me?
I'm not
What's
freely
up?
admitting it to you. I'm admitting it to you in secret because I'm kind of scared of this person because they mugged me earlier. And
Felina.
okay, what do you know about me, Hero? A, I'm greedy, she does finger quotes or whatever, and care about my stuff and
Fine.
want my stuff. Second, I'm a coward and don't want to endanger myself.
Exactly.
Therefore, I want you to fight this guy for me and get my bag back. But doing that requires me to admit that I got ripped off. But, you know, I don't want to tell everyone that, but you're capable of fighting this guy. And you seem the most willing. Plus, after everything that happened, you know, look, we fought a lot, okay? And it's exhausting. It's not going anywhere. I normally love being, like, bitchy with someone and just... But this has genuinely been starting to, like, annoy me more than it has been funny to me. And I just... Maybe this will help get past it. And after everything else that happened tonight, you know, I just thought...
You know, everything that
Spirit
happened
of
tonight,
intimacy.
you and Silvana had a pretty easy time. Meanwhile, I had to deal with Scott trying to touch me all the time, and then your boyfriend needing me to undress
Look, you
him.
don't need you don't need to
No,
talk
no.
that's you don't have to open up about that.
You
I
don't have
respect
to
your
brag.
privacy. Yeah, you don't have to brag.
No, Felina, I think. Wait, what? Do you think I enjoyed that?
Look, we don't have to get into it. I respect your privacy, Hero.
Felina, I didn't
I'm
enjoy
not
that.
listening. It's fine. It's fine. You don't have anything to prove to me, Hero.
I didn't enjoy it. I did
You
it because...
don't have it. I understand. I get it. You didn't enjoy it. Whatever. It's fine. You don't have to prove anything to me, sweetie. But listen, I do need my bag back. And
well,
look,
then
I
you
mean,
should...
I could go to like Angela or the Ninja if you really don't want to, but just I thought I would
then.
come to you. Okay,
Do it then.
really...
Do it then. If they're good enough. You know, Silvana would not. Actually, no. You know, Silvana wouldn't mind beating up a couple of thugs.
Yeah, I'm sure, but I thought you would be happy to save the day and stop a bank robber too.
I mean, if there's multiple of them, we have better odds if there's like
there's
more
just
of us.
the one.
But I think Silvana wants that. I can get her. Hey,
Silvana's already been dealing with people throughout the city.
Nice.
Hush up.
Silvana
has already been fighting people. You haven't. You have been slacking, if anything. I want to give you the chance to be the hero and to be the crime fighter.
Hey, Silvana. Felina wants to talk with you.
Yes,
I've said everything I need to say to Silvana.
Silvana turns around. Yeah. She's...
Felina just says, I've already talked to you about everything I need to talk to you about tonight. And she even gives a little side wink to her.
Yeah.
Felina says that her bag got stolen.
Ooh.
Angelo turns his head.
Oh god. Oh god.
Can't believe you dropped the bag.
Felina just I tried to be nice, I really did. I thought, after everything, maybe I could help lighten things up. I really, stuck out, Hero. I tried to be like, hey, look, I won't, tease you about things, or I won't make a big deal out of things. I wound up, stuff went down, and I thought,
Please,
I'm gonna
Jesse,
be, I
please
can
understand.
open up. Please, just, I thought I could open up, but no, apparently not. You talk a big game about being the hero, but you're not willing to, go and stop a bank robber I give you a tip about, and just not, fucking bully me about my bag. You can't be...
Oh.
I'm not bullying you.
You are. This is what you're... Hero, yes, you are. You understand that, right? That's what you're doing. This is something I care about and don't want people knowing. It wasn't easy for me to open up, but as a gesture of trust, I thought I could trust you with opening up about that. I explicitly said that, and you instead go and start shouting it to people. Do you understand how you're bullying right now?
Felina.
Yeah, Felina, Sylvana, and Angela at the same time.
I did.
I
didn't give it away. I didn't sell you out, but I did warn Hero you might try and rope him into something. So
he did.
This is you're just trying to foist the same thing you foisted onto me, but you.
No, this is different. Actually, it was
this is her.
I wouldn't have gone to him with that. But there's been a change of plans since I talked to you, and I thought Hero could help me, because, like you said, I wanted to reach out a hand. I wanted to try and be nice, and this is how Hero responds to that, trying to just embarrassing me in front of everyone. But, thanks, Hero. I'm glad to know that I can't go to you if doesn't matter.
You didn't actually get your bag stolen, right?
Selena just inhales and goes, right, you all have a great night. I already had a good night tonight. Apart from, my day wasn't great, but my night was, and I'm not gonna let all of you, Hero, ruin that for me.
What did I do? Scott looks a little defeated.
Angelo kind of rolls his eyes.
No, you were part of the good night, Scott.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
Scott's the only one who hasn't been informed.
What, you got to inform him?
You know what? It's kind of an insult we didn't inform Scott, because in Angelo's head, Angelo just thinks Scott isn't actually useful to that kind of idea.
No, Scott is kind of like the guy who tags along. He's like Felina's other boyfriend, and it's weird.
He's not bank robbing material, and that's that's not really an insult. Most people aren't bank.
What are you actually planning, Felina? Wait.
Felina already left, I think.
Yeah.
Angelo
just kind of turns back to the papers and he just kind of sighs, and he just thinks he is genuinely a bit upset, but he's just kind of putting that fucking side, because he's like, God damn it, he thought progress was being made.
Wait a minute, bank robbery. She wasn't planning to do a bank robbery, was she?
Oh,
What do you think?
Wait, no, Hero.
She comes running back.
You know what? I'm actually not done.
No, Felina literally told you this morning, told you just now that this morning she had been planning a bank robbery. That was part of the lie she told you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I misunderstood that. I thought she was scouting. No, you just said scouting.
That's what she was scouting. She cased places yesterday. Then this morning, she tried to, get together with a crew to rob a bank.
Hero did put that together. Hero did put that together.
Yeah. Alright, so... Angelo's gonna try and he's gonna try and finagle the locks on the paper. The magic seals.
Alright, yeah. Roll it.
Yeah. He's not, brute forcing this, because he's worried it would backfire, so...
Yeah. Ooh, fucking 12.
Fucking 12. Is 12 plus what I need for no things? I can't
remember. I think it might be.
Oh yeah, when you roll 12 plus on cast a spell, your spell defies expectations, helping above and beyond what you intended. Choose nothing from the list.
That's right. So yeah, as you were studying it so intensely, that yeah, you've sort of looked at this and like you have a basic understanding of seals. And uh maybe one of your magic did you get magic schooling from anyone who wasn't Kaith?
Yes, a lot. Yeah, that's actually in the backstory. He handpicked a lot of people to tutor him. It was mostly focused on like practical application and mostly just in storms, winds, doing all that stuff. But the broader stuff was covered, just not in anywhere as much